Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the wheel. As you can see, there is one game that I have boosted the odds for, because I really want to play it. But, obviously I didn't want to just choose that one, so... Let's see what game we get. And we're not getting the boosted one, so what are we getting? What will we be playing next week? Never mind. Alright, that'll work. I'll see you in the game. Hello, everybody. Welcome to, back out here. Welcome to Let's Play Territory War. I'm gonna move a bit quick because, this is copyrighted if I remember correctly, so, yep. Oops. Yep. If you didn't know, this is a just flash game. And I also need to mute the music in the levels as well, so it's gonna be quiet. So, yeah, this is a flash game from way back in the day. And, well, it's kind of one of the games I played quite a bit when I was waiting on when I couldn't play Hogs War as a kid. Because as you can see, it's a turn-based shooter. And I'm just kind of playing it here, but obviously you can move or you can just stay still. We have three weapons: the grenade, the gun, and the boot. Pretty self-explanatory. Grenade, that's your long-distance lobbing weapon. Gun, that you fire the gun in a certain, well, you can shoot at certain angles and whatnot. Well, I can show it. Those are your angles. Headshots do more damage. And the boot just means you kick them and it does like 10 damage. You can see our health at the bottom left, hopefully. I'm saying hopefully because the way I'm recording this is a little bit scuffed, I won't lie. But, because this is what the... Hey, nice, we took out Bob immediately. This is what the wheel landed on, so this is what we're playing. And this will be the Friday episode, because this is not going to take us long. It'll take maybe a little less than an hour to actually do this whole game. So instead of breaking up into 2 episodes, we'll just do one longer episode for Friday. And this was the only game on the list where we could actually just do the whole episode in one go. Or the whole game in one go, so this is the only episode, or only game that was possible to do on Friday. Dang, I'm doing bad, by the way. I usually do a lot better than this one. I am playing terrible today, apparently. Can I get up the gym? I can't. Going to stop. Boot. Kick him off. No, he's down there, though. And you kind of notice that the AI is not very good, so this should not be hard. And you did also see that falling off the map or in water, which I think one level will have water later on. Headshot. Will do more damage. Really? That still made it up there. The physics aren't the best, but it's, you know, a flash game from like 2003, 2004, something like that. It's not a new game by any means. Wow, that was a terrible grenade, me. Thanks, Caster. You shot me. Jim does not want to move today. So we might lose Herb Derp immediately, but, you know, that happens. Ooh, never mind. Jim's out. We win. Alrighty. There's our scores, our accuracy. Gonna install and all that stuff. Back to the menu. Mission 2. They bought a friend. Okay. Again, I'm not gonna read those because that music is copyrighted, and so is this music. I should not have skipped that, I'm sorry. But now it's basically just 3 or 4. And don't worry, every 2 missions the map will change. Yeah, but that means I have to complete 2 missions before the map changes. And we did not take out Bob immediately that time. Oh, Mark's moving. Oh. Mark, Bob. Good job, Bob. Yeah, so this is just gonna be just a longer video of playing through an old Flash game. Because I can. And then you got Mark and Joe on the exact same spot. Hey, bud, that's the water. Again, the AI is not great. If I lose, it'll be honestly more embarrassing. It'll be actually pretty embarrassing if I end up losing. At any point. Well, there's one mission I can imagine I lose, but we'll see. Yeah, see, the AI just gives up sometimes. Well, sometimes you have to jump to get moving. Again, Flash game. Old Flash game at that. Bye, Steve. I don't think I should have put Herp up there, because now I'm going to hit him with grenades. Repeatedly. But Bobby's also going to get shot, so... Ooh. Oh, really? You guys all landed on the edge. Well, he's going to shoot his buddy. Because, again, the AI is fantastic in this game. Just a little bit. Oh, well. Got them both. That works. Didn't shoot at all, so we don't have an accuracy. But, you know, we win. Alright. Mission 3. Set me down a notch. Onto the graveyard. Back to a 2v2, though. Yeah, there's only 10 missions, as you saw. And also music again. I apologize for that. I did try recording this once beforehand, which is why I know these all copyrighted. This is not the first time I've recorded this and tried to upload it. So unfortunately, we just have to play with no music. But if you guys want to play it for yourselves, it's still available on Newgrounds and all that stuff. There's actually still quite a few sites you can play this game on, surprisingly. No, hurt her. And this is one of the worst maps because anybody besides the first two guys will not make it far enough to actually do any attacks on the first turn. Ooh. Jane's already out. We only got John left. And John is giving up. Alright, well, this is going to be a quick mission. Oop, I did not mean to fall. I want to go over here. Get out the gun. Headshot. Yes. Yeah, I'm not trying to rush this or anything. It's just how fast this game goes. Because it's pretty simple. Alright, mission 4. Stakes are double. It's a 4v4 now. So now we gotta put Caster back. And Finn Stripe will join the battle. Don't worry, ADB, you will come in later. I keep forgetting the music. I wonder how many times I'm gonna get copyright strike for this. Or copyright claim, possibly. Well, they can only get you once, but actually I have no clue. I've never been copyright claimed, and I hope I don't end up being copyright claimed ever. Screw you, Jane. And see, like, John will get up here, sure, but he's not gonna be able to do much beyond attack what he did last time, which did hurt. So, but I mean, look at our guys back there. Caster and Pinstripe aren't gonna get close enough to take a turn. Bobby will, but not those two. I did not want to knock John closer to us. Like, I legit didn't want to do that. Well, Hertner is going to die. Like, high guaranteed chance. Caster stuck. Also, one thing I remember from my childhood. If you hold both left and right, you can moonwalk. Hurt! Okay, that almost did some damage to Jane. Oh well, they're gonna take out. They're gonna get 2 for 1, but now I was slightly ahead, but we did lose our friend. And it skipped Finn's turn. That's another thing that happens in this game. Sometimes, if someone dies at the right time, that's just that player won't get a turn. So unfortunately, Finn got skipped. Again, Flash game. I know I say that one midway, but that's literally all I have to say for you to understand. It's a Flash game. Flash games had a lot of problems, but they were fun because anything can run them just about. And that's what we had back in the day. This is what you played when you were in the school computer. Ow, Casper. Alright, Pin should get it there. Yay. He can't do anything from back here, but yay. Ooh, that was a nice landing there. I didn't make it onto the grave. Alright, skip your turn. Joyce and Jim. It's really hard to see the names in the bottom left. It's really small. And I have it zoomed in for you guys and me. Bobby might also go down because, well, he's been on the front line the entire battle. It's a 1v3. And we can't headshot you yet. Oh, Bobby's gone. No, it's up to Casper and Ben. It's alright, Bobby. Me and you will come back next mission. Actually, I don't remember the next mission has 2 plays. There's one mission I know is a 1-player mission. I can't remember it, though. I can headshot you now. You didn't move, though. Jerk. Alright, come on, Casper. That's a little short to actually get the kill. Dang. Has like 20 HP left. 15. Well, a rifle will do the job. And Casper's dead. It's up to Ben. Go, Ben, go. Alright. Shoot him in the nuts. We win. 100% accuracy. That was close. Alright. Mission 5. 3v3 in the void. So we're back to us 3. I'm sorry if this is going by a little bit quick, but this... Again, music. Sorry if this is going by a bit quick, but there's not a whole lot to do with this, and I put this on the wheel kind of as a joke, just because I remembered it the other day, and it's like, this game was fun as a kid. I don't know why... Oh, I forgot. Yeah, I can reach him. But I chose not to move, because this map feels like it has the most janky physics. Because oftentimes I will just fall to my death. But these two have to move to get close enough to fight. But if we get lucky, we can get Irvin out of here. There we go. And now we gotta wait for these two to catch up, though, because Irvin and Zerg have to take 2 turns just to get close enough. Which is kind of nice, because Castor needs a whole turn to catch up anyways. Don't believe Castor can reach. Now he can't. It can land there, though, because the game's physics are just absolutely perfect, let me tell you. And if I can do that same throw I did... I don't know why I chose to move. I can do that same throw I did on the first turn. There we go. Some damage on them, at least. Come on, Irvin. Oh, they got close enough to get comfortably take a turn. Ow, that actually hurt. And that's the worrying part, is that this is one of the missions I'm afraid I will fail on, because, well, it's easy to get knocked off the map. And also, that was a terrible throw of me. And Zark didn't feel like he was close enough to take a turn. Okay. Right, full power grenade without changing the angle. Double kill, we win! Nice. Alright, mission 6 already. Now it's a 4v5. So, Finn, get back in here. Alright, let's go. Ah, music. How many times have I said music already? Yeah, it has to be at least 8 to 10 times. So we're at the numbers disadvantage, but again, not a whole lot we can do on turn 1. And for the most part, besides Yurvin, we're going to be waiting for everybody else to catch up. And Yurvin doesn't feel like taking a turn. Even though we know for a fact he could reach us. And once again, Yurvin only got the 1 turn. And it skipped Zork again, so Zork's just going to be hanging out there for a bit. Which gives us time to move everybody up again, because we're going to be waiting a lot on this mission. I wanted to go a bit further. I just thought I'd try it, just to see if I could get the bounce. Oh well, Suitor. Is it Suitor or Suitor? I don't know. Doesn't really matter. Ben, come on, join the party. You're stuck. Alright, skip. Now we're just going to be waiting, because, well, Herpter might be able to reach someone. Actually, yeah, should be able to if I can get the grenade right. There we go, a little bit of damage on Irvin, push him back a little bit. And Zork. I guess Zork's the last guy. Maybe, I don't know. We can scoop Bobby up a little bit. And possibly do the same. Well, push Zark back. There we go. But they should start attacking now, which is when things get worrying. Never mind. Irvin didn't want to take a turn. Alright, Caster, get a bit closer. And just like Irvin is out here. Alright, well, Paul. Paul? I'm not sure. But maybe we can take you out just the same. Ah, it's short. Oh well. Push him back a little bit. Alright, Zerk. Oh, he's brave. Ooh, that was a beautiful throw. It might not seem like it, but actually getting the grenade to land down there is actually very difficult. It is surprising how many times it'll just bounce up anyways. And Sudar also throwing. And it failed. Just gonna throw a grenade over here. And triple kill. Nice throw, Bobby. Nice throw. Alright, mission 7. King of the Hill, so we only got one dude. It's a 1v2, and we gotta hold this hill. Music. And we start in the middle, so we have the hill to start. It's not actually King of the Hill, you're still just trying to kill them both. However, this one, because we had a 1v2 disadvantage, this one's actually kind of difficult. Because Tom here is no problem, but if you let them both come at you at once, that's when you get in trouble. So I'm coming down here, as weird as it might seem. And hopefully, dang, I was hoping to knock Mary off. So now we're in trouble. Thankfully she didn't hit the headshot. There we go. So it's a 1v1, but he has the health advantage. Thankfully though, Tom's not the best. Yeah, he'll skip there. I might be able to get back in range of him, because actually throwing up this hill is actually very difficult. So that was absolutely perfect. Knocked him back down a little ways. Oh, he's stuck. Yeah, but he will throw a grenade back. Thankfully, he didn't make it up. So I'm going to stand up here. Just about half power grenade and win the match. Alright, besides that first throw, that went perfect. And 100% accuracy. Hell yeah. Alright, now we have a serious match on this island. That's a 4v5. Gotta put everybody's names back in. Bobby. Gaster. Pins. Up. Right. And music. So we're already on mission 8 out of 10. So now you can really see why that this wasn't going to be more than one episode. And if I really wanted to, I could have maybe made it. I could have made it into 2 episodes, but there was no reason to. I pushed Tom close to us. That kind of sucks because he's first. And nobody else is really going to be able to reach Tom. But notice how it's a 4v5. We're at the disadvantage again. There's only like there's only a couple matches where we'll actually have the advantage. Actually, no, we'll never have the advantage, but we will. Never will be at a great disadvantage. Alright, bye Tom. No, he's alive. The son of a gun. But because we pushed everybody else back, they're all going to take 2 turns to get to us, which is great, because we need 2 turns for everybody else to catch up. Once again, Caster and Fan are going to be able to do a lot on their first turns. Yeah, I'm not going to list throwing a grenade. Because if it bounces back, that's going to hurt us. And Phil should make it. Nope. He went for the jump. You saw the animation start. But then it stopped. Flash games. Never stop, man. I say that, but Flash games have been dead for a while, unfortunately. They've been dead specifically because there's... because it got shut down, didn't it? Like, Flash stopped getting supported, so Well, why would they keep making Flash games when it's no longer supported? Also, terrible throw, man. Terrible throw. Kim, take your time. Yeah, keep doing that. Alright, Bobby, you can make it just a bit further, I believe. Nice. A little bit further, because I wanted to hit Tom, but we knocked all three of them back. So Tom's going to get another turn with his 10 HP. Which means we're going to get hit, probably. Nope, he took himself out. Because AI is grand in this game, I would say. And Castle fell. Get right to the edge, throw. Well, not throw, jump. Push them even further back, because Kim is next. Now, all three of these guys are injured. He just skipped. He didn't even take a turn. Alright. I don't even know what your name was, but I appreciate you. Oh, didn't make it. It'll hit them. I don't think any of them are dead yet. Nope, they're all still alive for less than 30. No, he has a 40. Oh, wait, are they all just gonna skip? They're all just gonna skip. Nice. Flash games. Oh, man, Kim's gonna be the last one to die because I just can't do any damage to him. And of course, they're gonna take a turn. Not a great turn, but they took a turn. Okay, Bobby's a lot better at throwing grenades than I am, which I will accept. Oh, are you three okay? No. No, they're not. They really aren't. I'm okay with that, though. I will. I'm glad for you. Take 3 turns, which I've seen not very often. I haven't played this game in like 10 years, so. Uh-oh. Yeah, they're all just skipping. So one good grenade will get us like a triple kill. Can Finn do it? No. Gosh dang, I know I could have gotten closer, but I wanted to throw it from further away, but that did not work, apparently. Alright, it's up to me. Okay, I'm over here now. Again, physics of this game are absolutely great. They're all still alive. Oh, now you're taking turns. Now Heartdrop's gonna die. That's not good. Bobby, save me. Hurt. We really just gotta hit them. Someone will die. Surely. Okay, one of them is dead. Somehow the other two are still hanging in. Okay, no. Ben doesn't want to play still, though. Alright, Caster, come get your turn. Alright, that's a double kill. Alright, that was not a great performance on that map, but we still won. Alright, mission 9. 2v2 on Junkyard. Let's go, Bobby. Music. This is a big map. Like you thought the other two maps were big, this one's big. And also, quite annoying, I will say. Because there's not a whole lot you can do on your first turn. In fact, I'm going to just stop here. I know they can't reach us either, so we're just going to take a couple turns to just wait it out. But Bobby, you will go upstairs. Because there is a path up your dick. Doesn't give us a huge advantage or anything, but... Oh, if I could just done that a little bit further, we could have got a hit on Mandy. Pat and Mandy, that feels like it's almost a reference to Billy and Mandy from the Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy. Heartdrop's gonna skip again because they should be moving close to us. Oh, Mandy makes the jump though. They don't always make that jump, by the way. They can fail that. Which is why it's sometimes surprising to see it. There we go. A little bit of damage on Pat. Let's see, will Pat make the jump or we miss? He missed the jump, so now he's down here. Which means Heartdrop now has his target. There we go. Chuck the grenade down, hit him. Mandy should just keep trying to shoot through the wall. Or just skip right there. I'll move a little bit. Chuck the grenade down there, hit Randy. This is the only map where I will use the download slow on the grenade. Oh no, Pat's getting closer. I did not see how much health he has, so I'm going to throw another grenade instead of going for the headshot. Just to play it safe. And Mandy has a sentry given up. So, Bubby, you're going to go in for the kill. Even though it's going to take 2 turns, but that should be fine. Hey. Ow. Alright, you shot me, I shoot you, pal. Nothing personal. Alright, Mandy, take your revenge. Ow. Bubby, do your trick shot. Alrighty, one more mission left, let's go do it. Mission 10, full 66. The whole squad on you. Gasser. Hinge. Right. ADB. 9 to 5. And Izzy. Let's go. Full on 66. That could be a 66 on any of the maps. It's just this the only campaign mission that does it. So this last map will obviously take the longest. Well, last match, I should say. And I'm going to do the same strategy of just get here, skip, skip. Because even though there's 6 of them, you can basically do the exact same strategy. Again, I played this game a lot as a kid. So Bobby will go up. Actually, no. Actually, Bobby, ADB, and Hertgrip will go down here. Pin, Izzy, and Caster will go up there. Just because we'll go to the closer sides. Ow, my ankle hurts by the way I was sitting. So yeah, you guys get a Friday video, and I have to spin the wheel again for the next video. For the next series, so. That works, because there's one game on the wheel that I really wanted, as you guys saw by the big marker. Wow, that was a nice throw. Yeah, there was one game on the wheel that I really wanted to play, but obviously, by the way you guys saw it, did not land on that one. Oh well, and that means I have a second chance to roll it anyways. We'll see if I do, if I don't. Gotta stop here because I know if I jump, I'd probably get unlucky and fall. Oh my gosh, these two are just getting murdered. I honestly don't know if I can get that lucky again. I think it's only Emily and PJ that go up. I think everybody else stays down. Alright, ADB, come on. And skip. I don't know if ADB is actually going to get a full-on turn or not. They should. But yeah, you'll see. The AI, if they see a gap in front of them, they jump. That's it. That's all they're told to do. So if they see a gap, they'll jump. So if they don't see that gap, they obviously just won't jump. Hey! Izzy, first time on the battlefield, got a double kill. Granted, it was with some help, but you know. Alright. Joe is in the bad spot because he can do nothing. I'm going to back up just an inch and skip. You'll notice that the 3 that went up top can actually do stuff, but the 3 that go down have to wait. And Jesse also made a jump, so we might only have to wait on one enemy. Alright, now, just to be safe, let's wait here. Because if someone does end up going down, they can start shooting us. Emily is making some good progress here. Caster's still up. Hurt. Alright, Caster, you gotta take care of Emily. Alright, knock her down, hopefully. There we go. PJ, I think. Okay, PJ's actually taking a turn this time. Actually, did we skip PJ? We might have skipped PJ the first time. Because usually PJ moves a bit. Usually PJ is where he's at now. By the end of the first turn. Whatever. Now PJ is there. I don't know if I can get a grenade there. Alright, ADB. Stop here. Grenade down. Full power. Nice. I thought they were gonna shoot each other, I won't lie. I will not lie, I thought they were gonna freaking headshot each other. Gonna see if I can get a grenade on PJ. Oh, heck yeah. Boom, right back to where he was. Wow. Alright, Emily. Okay. I don't know what that was about, but sure. Alright, Herb, let's just get in here. Do I need the headshot? I think I do, so I need to line this up. Like that. I don't know why I asked if I need the headshot. I know. Because headshots do 50 damage and normal rifle shots do 20 damage. And I might as well start moving these guys to the bottom here, just so we can get ready to sneak attack Joe and Jesse. Is that gonna hit? That hit Joe? Alright. Alright, Casper, you can go take care of PJ. I believe the rifle should reach. Yeah, there we go. The rifle, basically, if you can see them on the screen, it should reach them. Okay. I don't understand these two. I really don't. Just gonna keep moving along here. Jesse, yep, thank you. You're being a great helper. A to B, I'm gonna leave you kind of here-ish, just so when I do throw grenades up there, I will hopefully not hit you. Because I did not think about that. Okay, so Jesse can hit Joe, but Joe can't hit Jesse. Interesting. Izzy, you can just hang out here, because if they're going to keep aiming at you from Jesse's angle, that'll work out for us. Because now Joe's in range of dying. Actually, I want to stay here. And just chuck a grenade up. Well, they both survived, and the Herb gonna get kicked now. Can't... that angle, man. A little bit closer and go for the rifle. Alright. There's the boot. You finally got to see it. I actually kind of hope to get to use the boot again. But we'll see. Actually, yeah, we can use the boot on both of them. Ben, get the boot. Why not? No. It does 10 damage, so dead. That's a shot between us. It is ADB's turn. Can you make it up there to get the final kill, ADB? Heck yeah, you can. One boot for the win. Game over. Hooray! So that was Territory Wars. Yeah, there's not a whole lot to it. Or is there? I'm partially joking, I'm also partially not joking, because there is another secret to be found here. Once we get through the credits, we'll see. 2006, okay, so this game's newer than I thought it was. I say that, it's 20-year anniversary, I guess. Turn the menu. Campaign. What's this? Mission 11. Bonus mission. 1-on-1. Wedded the cowboy himself. If you don't know who that is, you'll find out here in a very quick second. Nah, music. Because it was 2006. Chuck. If you don't get the reference, it's a Chuck Norris reference. Because it was 2006. Texas Ranger was hot at that time. So we gotta take care of Chuck Norris. Which this map is actually rather difficult to navigate. So I'm gonna let Chuck do the moving. And I'm gonna stay where I'm at. Nice. Actually, might move backwards a little bit. Can I get a shot through that? Yeah, I can. He's gonna chuck another grenade. What a whip. Ow. Missed me. I don't know why I said ow. Alright, so... yeah, it's a 1v1, so... we win. There we go. We beat Chuck Norris. But there's one more thing I want to kind of show off because it's funny. If it still works. I don't know if it works on this version that I'm playing. So, if you're having troubles with this level... Thank you. If you're having troubles with this level, there's a little secret. Or accidental thing that happens. If you just kind of hang out back here. If this still works. If it doesn't, we'll just end the video. But I'm just stay here, skip there. But yeah, this is Territory Wars, a game I played way too much as a child, and I really enjoyed. It was one of my favorite Flash games to play as a kid. Because I couldn't play Hogs of War, so I just didn't. And there we go, we won. I don't know why that happens, but it happens. For some reason, when he makes that jump, he just falls to a death. So I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys next week for another new series. Bye-bye.